Hello everybody, I am firefighter Hector Escoto here from the Roma Volunteer Fire Department. Right here I have Isaac Martinez and our secretary Sara Canales. Today we're going to be talking about Fire Prevention Week. This year's theme is about fire safety in kitchen. Why cooking safety matters. Cooking is the #1 cause of home fires and home fire injuries. Unattended cooking is the leading cause of fires in the kitchen. Scalp burns are the second leading cause of all burn injuries. Hot liquids, coffees, and even microwaved soups can cause devastating injuries. Avoid getting too close to a stove in use. Do not place hands on a stove. Remember not to use loose-fitting clothing when cooking because the clothing may catch on fire. If a pot catches on fire, what you want to do, you want to get the appropriate lid and cover it. Because if you throw water, you're going to splash all the oils and it's going to cause a bigger fire, and we don't want that. How to treat a burn? Treat a burn as quickly as possible. Remove all clothing, jewelry, and metal from the burning areas. Put the burn through cool, not cold, but water temperature running for at least 3 to 5 minutes. Remember, if the burn is bigger than your fist, make sure to get medical attention as soon as possible. We're going to be talking now about smoke alarms. Remember to replace your smoke alarms every 10 years. Here's a smoke alarm. Right here, you can hear it that it's working properly. When it's not working properly, I'm gonna press the button right now, and you're not gonna hear anything. You see? So make sure to test your smoke alarms at least once a month. You should be able to hear them from every room in your house, and they should be loud enough to wake you up from your sleep.
Right now we're going to be talking about our emergency exit plan. So what would you want to do and what would you like to have in a situation like this is make sure you have 2 ways out every time. Make sure you map the windows and the doors. One of the most safest way possible to be able to exit out a burning building or burning residence is to make sure you check the door. If there's access to the door and if it's safe to go through the door, going through the door is your first option. Now, if you move over to the window over here, same as this door, you would make sure you have access to it and it's also a safe exit way out. You always want to make sure that you're able to open it and also that it's freely moving. That way there's no other hazards involved if you're trying to get out and the window accidentally shuts on you. Okay guys, now as we mentioned before, in your meeting plan you would also would like to have a meeting place after where you guys can gather after a fire. It usually should be a relevant place, like say a tree or a mailbox, somewhere where it's safe. It's a safe distance, it's not too far off. Make sure if you can, if it's safe, you can, if you know where your phone is located, grab your phone, call 911, and make sure you follow the directions of the dispatcher. And as always, make sure you have easy access to the door, you're able to leave through the door, and you're able to collect at a safe place, say a mailbox or a tree at a safe distance.
In case of a fire in your house, make sure you don't hide under a bed or in a closet. In case you can't get out through the door, it's jammed and it's locked, go to the nearest and second safest way out. It's going to be the window. And if you have trouble getting out, start yelling for help. Help, help, help. That's where the firefighters are going to come in, and you shouldn't be that scared of a firefighter. They're here to help you. They're your friends. Remember, boys and girls, the emergency number is 911. In case there's a fire right here, you want to go to the phone and dial 911. and you're gonna state your emergency. There's a fire at my house.
911, what's your emergency?
There's a fire.
There's a fire? What's your address?
901 East Grand Street.
901 East Grand Street, what's your name?
My name's Hector. Help, my house is on fire.
All right, Hector, the fire department's on their way.
Help, thank you. What to do if there's smoke in your room? What you wanna do is fall and crawl. If there's smoke, get low to the ground and fall and crawl. Until you get out, stay low to the ground. It will help you breathe easier. The smoke tends to go up and slowly come down. We're gonna have Sparky demonstrate us how to fall and crawl. Hello, Sparky. Sparky, there's smoke in the room, and you start hearing the smoke alarm. What are you gonna do? You're gonna fall and crawl.
Hello, boys and girls. Now we're gonna demonstrate what you're supposed to do if your clothes catch on fire. Now, if you have space in your living room or in your room, please follow along with us. And Sparky here is gonna demonstrate you how to stop, drop, and roll. So for the first step, you're going to stop, drop, cover your face, and then you're gonna roll. As Sparky here is demonstrating, you're gonna keep rolling until the fire puts out of your clothes. Now you don't wanna run and scream for help, because that may aggravate the situation. So stop, drop, and roll might be your best solution to safely put out the fire. One thing to remember, if you do exit out the building safely, make sure never to go back inside. Even if you're missing items, say a PlayStation or a phone, a tablet, never go back inside. Now, if you note that somebody is missing, make sure you tell the firefighters. They will have the special training and equipment to be able to go inside and rescue somebody. You want to make sure that you don't play around with lighters, because these are not toys. If you do find some, make sure that you tell your parents so they can store it away safely. Whether it be lighters or matches, wherever you find them, make sure you notify your parents. That way they can put them away. And also one thing, these candles as well. If there's a lit candle, make sure you tell your parents. Maybe they forgot that they lit one. And if you guys have to leave your house for whatever reason, make sure you let them know and make sure they put the candle away before you guys leave.
Sparky was cooking and was gonna enjoy his meal when all of a sudden the stove catches on fire. The fire appears to be too close to the door and can't get out. He has to go through his second way out. He's going to the window and exit safely. He's gonna then go to his meeting place. It's in the mailbox. When Sparky comes to the mailbox, he's gonna dial 911.
911, what's your emergency?
There's a fire.
There's a fire at your house, what is your address?
901 Grand Street.
901 Grand Street, what is your name?
Sparky, there's a fire. Help.
All right, Sparky, the fire department's on their way.
On behalf of the Roma Fire Department, we hope you enjoyed this fire prevention presentation. Remember, boys and girls, to practice all of the tips that you learned during this video.